You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek.
Are we gonna have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev Nips. I'm
great.
Underboob.
Oh wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
Pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a
part,
good
you
point.
know?
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're wonderful.
You're fantastic.
You know who else is great?
Amy.
Amy Miller's
Whoa,
great. You're
me?
great. Yeah,
What?
you're great.
Thanks. You
You're
too.
welcome. Thanks. You're getting
Monica as well.
it. Yeah. Welcome to the.
Maybe a little bit more.
Ooh. Starting off throwing daggers. I don't know.
Dagger shade.
It doesn't matter.
Shade.
What are we starting off?
Oh, welcome to the Hug Life podcast. I'm Monica Nevi.
And I'm Mike Coletta.
And this is our podcast.
We have a very special guest today.
Mhm.
Amy Miller is here.
Hi. We
Hi.
already said hi, but now we're doing it again.
I'm soaking wet.
I know. Me too.
She's
That's why
so
I put
excited to do this podcast. You
I
guys.
put my dress pants and my deep V shirt on. Here we go.
We went for a swim, you guys.
Yeah.
That's
We
fun.
were swimming and tubbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were cool. Is that what that means?
That's exactly what that
I
means.
should have told you. Do you have any shows coming up that you would like to plug?
Probably.
Fan
Or your
base of
website, too,
ours?
and they
I
can just
do
go
it
to
now.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
We
do
do
it
them on
up top.
top,
You
so-
could think about. We could go first. You could think about.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought I already started.
We did start.
We did.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I have shows. I don't know. It's hard to remember. I'm going to Hawaii next week. So
That's way more important.
got a little comedy break. Well, I'll be at the San Francisco Punchline between April 12th and 16th
Ooh, that's
Ooh,
exciting.
every night
Yeah.
with Will Durst.
Ooh.
And that's all I can think of right now.
That's
My
a good
Twitter is Amy Miller.
one. Yeah.
My website is amymillercomedy.com.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that is my cat who's rubbing up on your body. Her name's Meeps.
Meeps. That's a good name
She
for
has
a cat.
a Twitter account, The Real Meeps.
Really?
Following it right now.
MEEPZ.
At the real
Meeps.
Meeps.
Where did you get Meeps from?
She named herself.
Meep.
Yep.
She just knocked the mic
She's really not. She's
I love-
I need more
Really
attention.
bad.
She's really bad. You lost your collar today.
She just was talking a lot when I got her as a kitten.
That's adorable, though.
And that just became her
She's
name.
on the table, pacing around.
You want to say something, Meeps? Say hi. Oh,
just rubs
someone's
against it.
shy now.
Oh, now you want to be quiet.
Hey.
She's done knocking the microphones off the table. Well, my show's coming up. This Friday the 31st, I'm at the Wine Bar in Long Beach. That's what it's called.
That is fancy.
Yeah, with
Fancy
Sean
wine bar.
Latham. And then April 6th, I'm at the Long Beach Laugh Factory. And then April 12th, I am headlining the Comedy Palace in San Diego.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be fun stuff. So come to those shows.
I haven't updated my website, so you can go to colettacomedy.com.
You haven't, or you have?
I haven't. I forgot. And I
Mike.
don't
Why
have
would
things
you
off the top
tell
of my
them?
head.
Oh, so you're trying to get your own schedule off of your website that you haven't
Yeah,
updated?
but I haven't.
Cool.
Yeah,
All
that's,
right.
exactly, that's exactly
That
what's
works.
going on. I am on a show next week called Defending Your List, like a live YouTube show, but I have no
That's
details
fun.
for you. So I'm really productive and good at this. So
Well, check out his. I don't know. You never post anything, so I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, I know.
Your Twitter,
Don't
maybe?
watch it.
Wait, what?
You post shows on your Twitter?
I do. I will post it on my Twitter.
There you
Give
go.
out
That's
your
good.
personal phone number.
2.
Have
If you
people call
guys want to
you.
watch, I will text you.
I'm on it.
Text me if you want to see a comedy show.
Yeah, there you go. That works out.
Good.
All right. Also, you can rate and review, subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. And then what can you do on the website, Monica?
You could go to huglifepodcast.com and click on the banner at the top.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take you right to Amazon. You could just buy some stuff. You could buy a new cat collar.
Oh.
If you wanted.
I do this.
You do this?
I've been doing it. I usually go to your mom's house, Tom and Christina's
Yeah.
podcast. But I'll use yours because they're
Do
rich.
it. Yeah,
Thank
they're
you,
doing
yeah.
fine. You know,
Yeah.
they're doing
I
great.
buy a lot of stuff on Amazon.
Yeah,
And I do
huglifepodcast.
need a cat collar.
There you go. Yes, Meeps. When
Meeps.
you're doing your Amazon shopping, go to Hug Life Podcast as well.
All friskies all the time.
Purina cat chow
Period.
lady.
Oh, really?
Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
She's a cat chow girl from way
Cats
back.
are like picky about food too, right?
Meow, meow, meow.
Not
meow, meow.
sometimes
Which
that's
one's
what
that?
I hear, but this is more of like a garbage, like a dumpster beast than a cat. When I got
Dumpster
her
beast.
as a 6-week-old kitten, she was eating a French fry. I shit you not.
Adorable.
Yeah, she'll eat anything pretty much.
Well, good for. Well, yeah. Then she can buy.
That's how she got that sweet body.
It is a large cat.
That sweet meeps bod.
Looking hot. Okay. What else? Anything else? I don't know.
We can go to the Hug Life Podcast Facebook page,
Sure.
and then you get. What's your Twitter, Amy?
Just Amy Miller.
At Amy Miller.
Yeah.
Oh, she did. I'm sorry. I just wanted to
Do
make
you
sure.
have
I sure
Instagram
did.
and stuff.
Yep. Instagram's Amy Miller
I follow
Comedy.
you on everything.
That's it, I think.
That's perfect.
Facebook.com/Amy
Amy Miller.
Miller Comedy.
Now you guys know. You can see her whenever she's in your town.
That's right.
Yeah.
There you go. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Plugs are done. That's good.
Boom. Ready to go. You got any lexical embraces?
I had one.
Shout
and I
outs you
forgot.
want to make? You want to shout out?
Just to anybody or
Yeah, if
anything.
you're
Anybody
doing
or
something
anything.
good. Anything could be a business. I don't know.
I'd like to shout out my nieces and nephew.
Well, there you go.
They don't listen to podcasts yet,
Yet.
but
I'm
they're
sure
really
this would be their
cute.
favorite if
Mhm.
they did.
Mm-hmm.
They're great. Jackson, Cora, and Phoebe.
Oh, good names. I
Yeah.
like those names.
Those are solid names. Yeah.
Thanks.
Mhm.
I
Good
didn't
job
choose
picking
them.
those names.
Yeah.
Baby names are very interesting.
Yeah.
Cora had a big jump. How old is she? 4 years ago because of Downton Abbey.
Oh yeah.
And it's so strange. I had like my sister and 2 other friends name their baby Cora at the same time. And you get it from the zeitgeist, like it's in your head, but you don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then people don't ever like look up like, oh, most popular baby names this year. It's just accidental.
Yeah.
And then they did it.
Do you think other Downton Abbey? Edith probably was the other one that got picked. Do you think those?
Maybe.
Ones? Cora is like seems like something that people would be like, oh, that's a name that like no one else has forgotten about. Whereas Edith, someone might be like, that's a family name. So
Yeah. A lot of
Right.
old lady names are coming back. 'Cause
Rose.
That's
Yeah.
how it happens. But
Eleanor.
there's usually
Ethel?
some like pop
A lot
culture
of them
thing
started with
that's-
E's for some
Yeah.
reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ethel.
Didn't
Yeah.
get that far.
Agnes.
Esther.
That's with an A, but I mean, it's
Didn't
a-
get
it's
that
a
far
vowel.
down the list. They're like,
Esther?
we'll stop at E. That's good. How many names can we get with E?
I'm gonna name my first child Meeps.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my god!
You said her name
yeah,
and she
she
appeared.
just hopped right on my lap.
That's amazing.
Oh, God.
Buddy.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
How come you don't
It's
wanna
very
talk?
cool to
She's
have
like,
a
"That's
nice,
my fucking name."
affectionate cat. Though.
Oh my God, so needy.
So neat.
Oh, she's putting her butt in your
There you
wine.
go. Pe-
Butt wine.
People are always like, "Oh, I like dogs better because cats don't need you," and I'm like,
dogs.
"What,
What
Yeah,
cat
need
do you know?"
My cat as a child was super duper needy too. Like would always like
I mean-
sit on your lap instantly and like drool on you because she was missing a tooth.
Lexical embrace to needy cats. You know.
If
Yeah.
this cat had thumbs, she would text me constantly.
Oh man.
And I've been gone for like 11 days, so it's worse right
She's
She's
now.
like-
like,
losing her
she's like,
shit.
where the hell you been? And you haven't been here, and now
So
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
just
shove it
stare
right
right at you so you
table.
can't leave anymore.
Remember this? Oh, did you come back for this?
Talking naughty to you.
They always come back. I don't know why she has such a gravelly voice. Monica, do you have any lexical embraces?
Yeah, pools.
Pools? Oh yeah.
Pools are
Well, you can
cool.
lexically embrace ideas too. We've heard to say that. I usually do a
Anybody,
fast food
doesn't
chain
matter.
restaurant. So,
I feel like you're.
What do you have today?
well, I did last week was orange chicken. So I think today I'm gonna actually do. You know what I like is a Subway chopped salad.
What about what your Thursday's gonna be, dog?
Oh my gosh, the OG, the Olive Garden, it's catered.
They're
It's gonna
doing. He's
happen.
got a fancy work lunch.
Oh yeah,
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
Whoa,
The
that's
Olive
so
Garden.
lucky.
I know, right?
I love the Olive Garden.
I do too.
Right.
I'm like, I talk about it, but I think the chain restaurants, there's something about them that just like is safety there. You know, I feel safe. Like
Yeah.
a Red Lobster, a Red Robin.
It's
oh.
delicious.
Red
Ooh.
Robin, yeah, for sure.
My boyfriend's parents, who live in the Midwest, they send us gift cards for all of the chains.
That's the best.
So basically,
What?
if we both lost
Mike's like, I'm
all
gonna
of our
date your
work.
boyfriend.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna date your boyfriend.
and we were starving, like we would be good for like 2 months probably on movie theaters and chain restaurants.
Because you can use the movie theater gift cards on food.
And they send like Chevron a lot of the time too, and you can get all
that's
kinds
a
of stuff
money
besides
one.
gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so tasty. Just go have the Olive Garden, enjoy yourself.
the bottomless
breadsticks.
pasta.
Good. Gift cards, man. Just put out. I think you could have a fun, like, treat yourself day if you just put together all the gift cards you forgot you had.
I
Yeah.
literally don't know why anyone buys presents ever.
I don't get it either.
It's rude.
And what's funny is if you ask, if
I
you
don't like this.
if you ask people like just get me a gift card or something, they get all offended. They're like, I don't want to get you a gift card. There's no thought in it. I'm like, exactly. You don't have to do any work, and I'm happy. We're all happy.
Yeah.
You
And it's
thought about the fact that I like the Olive Garden. How about that?
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Plus, you're giving me not just something with monetary value, which is the meal. You're giving me an experience.
Yeah.
So I like get to
Ooh.
like choose who I
Oh,
take
you're gonna
to
be
the
good at
Red
this
Robin that
podcast.
day or
That was
whatever.
great. Yeah. You're expanding my friendships.
Yeah,
Based on
it's
your
so
gift
much
cards.
better.
Yeah, I think so Olive Garden, we did it. Never mind. What are your lexical embraces?
Well, I said pools,
Pools,
but then yoga.
yoga.
Yoga today. It was
Mhm.
good.
It was hot
Nice.
yoga
It
too.
was hot yoga.
Good for you.
just look so mad
I
at
feel
me.
like I need to do
Uh,
like the basic yoga.
I like hot yoga because I've got a lot of muscle issues in my neck and it loosens it up. But
Oh.
if you didn't have those issues like with your joints, regular yoga is great. Stretch you out, get a little limber.
Have
You
you ever done?
look really
Red.
vibrant, you know?
Thank you
Like
so
your
much.
skin's smooth and
Oh gosh, what else?
I was thinking when you showed up, you look so fit.
Well, I am like in my outfit still. I just was sweaty, so sweaty. It's 100 degrees in there, which
Yeah,
is
it's crazy.
it is crazy, but I like it.
It's like doing yoga outside in Tucson.
Right?
Oh, never.
I know, imagine it. That's what
Never.
Monica's doing,
That's
basically.
what I was
know.
afraid of. Like, I don't think I could
Ooh.
do it during the summer here because the nice part about getting done with it is that you get to go out where it's cooler. But if you go outside, it's still fucking 100 degrees.
Yeah.
It's just like
Oh,
walking into another thing. Yeah.
Why?
Oh, yeah. They don't like blast you with cold air at the end of it or anything.
No, they leave it on because like they do other classes and it's always that hot.
No, thank
but I
you.
think the waiting area is air conditioned.
Have you ever done any sort of yoga like that before? I've never.
Yeah.
I've never
done a
it
bunch of
before.
yoga, but not Bikram.
Is Bikram what it means? The hot one.
Mm-hmm.
What it means to be hot? Bikram.
Bikram.
Yeah.
I've done regular yoga, and it's fine.
It's fine. I'm thinking
Yeah.
about jumping myself into the yoga gang.
It's nice. It's like very
Jumping yourself-
relaxing, and the things that are super hard, like they're like, do this, and you're like, why is that so hard for my body? Like you find muscles that you never knew existed.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, it really switches up the game, you know, because I run sometimes, I lift weights, but I'm never going to get the same workout as when I do yoga. So.
You're just really bragging about your fitness level
Sorry.
a lot.
Anyway,
I know.
let's go over our
I
days.
live.
I woke up at
with this.
6.
Do you want to do the next segment that you like to announce?
Uh-huh. Hey, guys. Good news.
This is where I tell
That's pretty
good.
good
This is
one.
where I tell good news stories, like positive news stories.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Renewable energy is now Australia's cheapest energy option, even with the cost of
Ooh.
storage to make the intermittent power sources reliable. That's all it is.
Is that like solar panels and stuff?
Yeah, like solar panels and wind panels. So it's
Way
like
to
it's
go,
cheaper than oil
Australia.
or gas or anything.
That's so great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the perfect scenario, really.
Yeah. And so the reason they say it's cheaper is because it's cheaper to make it there too than actually just having the existing coal plants now. It would be cheaper for them to just stop everything and
Is
make
that
the new
creating
stuff.
jobs?
Probably.
Cool.
Some
Sure.
sweet Aussie jobs. And then the other one,
Move there.
this is an exciting one. It's just a weird story. Oh, no, I can't do that one because it's a video. Shit.
Well, they probably also would it seems like renewable energy would be a huge priority because they're not like the kind of military power that has access to
Mhm,
oil
yeah.
as much.
Oh, that makes
Plus,
a lot
if
of
you're not
sense,
reliant
actually.
on oil, you're like instantly one-upped on so many other countries.
Hell
Yeah.
We don't
Yes.
fucking need you, dog.
Yeah.
That's what I
Don't
would
they have
say
giant
if I was
solar farms
Australia.
in California? They do, right?
Yeah, California and Oregon, solar, I think, has created more jobs over the past 5 years than any other industry.
That's great.
Why do I know that? I don't know.
You
just
could be
pulled
a
it
lie.
out.
It doesn't matter.
It's real, I think.
We're all about whatever
I think-
positive thing you make up.
So the next story. We're gonna play a little game where I actually can't. I haven't looked at this video yet, but I just want to know what you guys think based off just this title. What the headline is?
Okay.
A group of retirees knitting sweaters for chili chickens.
Aww.
That's it. That's all. That's all they.
The chickens are cold and they're making them
cute.
sweaters.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
What kind of
amazing.
sweater would you knit a chicken?
One
if
with
you,
a sheep on it or something, other animal.
Argyle.
Argyle.
For sure. Because
is
you're
like-
I'm helping you be warm and you look smart.
You look
Ooh.
very
You could
stylish, chicken.
knit a sweater that looked like a tuxedo. and put it on the
Oh.
chicken.
Yeah. Or one of those like
Fancy chicken.
like it's like a cutout of like a sexy lady's bikini body.
Like you get at the beach, just like yeah,
Buff and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, ripped chicken.
sexy bikini chicken sweaters.
That one has hormones.
Why are these chickens so cold?
I think so. The reason this is my guess because my aunt has chickens. We stayed with her on
Oh,
tour.
yeah, that's true.
And chickens do if it gets cold, they'll just die. Like you actually really need
They
to keep your chicken. You got to
freeze.
keep your chickens hot.
Happens to
Yeah, that's why
bunnies
people
too.
have coops.
Mhm. So if you have like an outdoor coop, you need to buy stuff for them.
A little
to-
heater.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
heater. So
Or sweaters.
that's why. And then they also produce more eggs if they're not freezing all the time. Which
My
is what
sister-
aunt would
Makes
use them
sense.
Yeah.
So do ladies. Just kidding.
My sisters have
Hot yoga.
chickens. She would bring the chickens in for like a bath and then blow dry them, and they loved it. Yes.
Like baby chickens or like a big
No, full size chicken.
Really? With the
Yeah.
feathers and
They had
everything?
chickens for eggs, and yeah, they just loved the hair dryer.
They're just like super into it. This is the best
That
day
would
of
be
my
a
life.
way better video than watching old people knit sweaters.
It probably exists.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a chicken blow dryer video. Is that it?
That's good news. Yeah.
Oh, hey guys, that was good news.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Trying to keep them short and sweet.
ready to pee spin?
I am ready to pee spin. This is where we positive spin a topic.
You ready to pause?
And this very much relates to you. We've been waiting to do this since the last time we tried this, or I
Okay.
screwed up.
Wait, you give me a topic.
We're both gonna
We're
all
all
gonna
going to talk about it together. Something that maybe people don't love, or there's
And then
bad
I make
things
it
about,
positive?
and we're going to talk positive about
Okay.
it. Okay. So
Ready.
today's topic is internet comments.
Oh.
I didn't pick this because you posted something today. This was from like a while ago, but it just happened. Like I saw it,
It
and I
could
was
be
like,
any day, and I
perfect.
would have had
This
one.
is great. Yeah. Well, it was this year. I got called a cunt, and I was kind of like, I
Just
feel like
once,
this is a
Monica?
badge of honor. Like I feel like this is the first time. This must have been a good article I wrote. You know, like I felt good about it. But it's constant. I was talking to somebody in Indianapolis who he had like a 30-second like beer review show where he'd be like, "Oh, this is this," and then he would chug it and be like, "It's a good beer." Like it was just a silly thing.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I stopped doing it because the people on Reddit were so mean to me."
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, "Oh," like he's just a young comic, and I was like, "Just do it. Who cares?" Like.
I get a positive spin already that you've only been called a cunt once. That is huge.
Yeah, thank you.
That's why we wanted to talk about this with you because we know this is like something that has happened, right? And terrible
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Oh yeah, the one today was really weird because I literally had nothing to do with it. Like I was on Doug Loves Movies
yeah.
in Portland,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess some people got kicked out. I wasn't aware of it. I was like, I was having a good time doing
Doing
the
the
show.
podcast, yeah.
It's clearly not my show. Doug runs like a kind of a tight ship, you know? Like the audience can answer stuff if he asks them, but he doesn't just like drunken yellers or whatever. But again, I was just a guest, and somehow
Yeah.
this came back to me directly. And some girl was like, "You suck for kicking us out of the show."
Just to you?
Wasn't it on
Yeah,
a picture of
on
like
my
the
Instagram.
forecast or something? Like it didn't even have any. It wasn't even her. It was just like, "Hey, it's sunny now."
I
And she's
posted
like, "By the way."
a picture of the LA weather for the next week. And she was like, "You suck for kicking us out of this podcast."
People.
But positive spin, she has now apologized. Big news.
Oh, I feel- do you
that's
think-
great.
do you think this is what I was
news.
gonna
You heard
ask
it
you.
here first.
Do you think people comment on shit like that, not realizing that you actually read it, and then when you do, they're like, "Oh shit, I just."
A lot of the time, yes.
Like they're just like, "I'm so sorry." Like I
Yeah.
just didn't even think.
They've
that,
told me that.
They just were
I
just,
think so too. And when the guy who called me a cunt, he was like, "Oh, she does this, blah blah blah," and I was like, "You cannot use a third. I'm right here. Like this
Yeah.
is literally my page you're commenting on."
Yeah,
Like,
I don't have an
know.
assistant
Right.
running my Instagram.
Thank you for thinking I do, but this
Yeah,
is me.
a lot of people really, even on Twitter, like they'll tag you
yeah.
or mention you, and then they're like, "Oh, I didn't think you were going to see this."
But you tagged me.
Yeah,
Right.
especially when I was on Last Comic, because they just were like, "Oh, you're famous," and it's like, nope, that's not how the comedy industry works.
yeah.
Not at all.
People that it's so funny when people don't know that.
means-
My dad,
Yeah.
I had a conversation with my dad the other day where he's like, "You should get a manager." I'm like, "Yeah, cool. I should. You're right, Dad. That's right."
That sounds great.
yeah,
Right.
that's
Oh, why
really
didn't I
cool.
think of that?
Yeah, I know. It's just funny, like it's because people. It's not anything against him. It's just people don't think about that. They don't even realize
Like,
how it
yeah.
works.
Right? My grandma was like, "Oh, SNL, you should be on SNL." And I was
Yeah.
like, Thanks, Grandma. You want to write a
I've
letter
gotten
to
that
him?
one
Yeah,
too, from like old coworkers.
it's just
yeah.
yeah. It's like you don't think about it or something. It's like
Yeah,
you don't
specifically,
understand.
yeah, some old coworker was like, Abby Elliott's on SNL. And I was like, are you telling me, wait, Abby Elliott? Is that her name? Am I saying that right?
so?
She's a chubby girl?
80 Bryant.
80 Bryant.
Chubby girl?
Yeah. 80 Bryant's on SNL. Why can't you be? And I'm like, are you just telling me that since this door has now opened that like I should walk in and demand a job?
You let her be on the show. Why can't I be on the show?
It's so funny. I've gotten some really like good conversations out of people trolling when I've engaged them, which I'm not encouraging anyone to like spend time on it, but sometimes you have the time, you know?
Yeah, no.
And also it's like better to try to engage and like figure out what the hell they're thinking than come back negatively.
Do you think sometimes a lot of the time it's not even malicious? They're just like think it kind of goes back to the whole screaming into the void thing, thinking you're not answering. But
Yeah, totally. I mean that comes up constantly. Like a really recent one was just this kid who was just like listening to Doug Loves Movies, and he's like, I just hate Amy Miller. And 20 questions later, I find out he's like, I had a really bad day at work. I don't know anything about you. I just was irritated by literally one single thing you said. And I was like, oh, yeah, well...
Sorry you had a bad day.
Yeah, but I
and
was
then you're
like...
blocked.
I was like, do you ever like hang out with a friend who mostly you have a good relationship, but then like they say one thing that irritates you? I was like, oh, also I'm a person. I get nervous on stage. I can, be weird or say things that I wouldn't normally say because it's a performance.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, I was like, do you ever get that way? Just really anxious, and then like you act in a way that maybe you wouldn't.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I do.
Oh, that's adorable.
You know what? I think the positive spin of this is you're making people better, Amy.
But that is not my
one troll at a
job.
time.
That's true. That's not your
But
job.
that's how I feel about it every time. Like somebody will just attack you for no reason. Like I posted that I donated to the ACLU, and I got attacked by like 5 separate people that were like,
That's
"Why
nice.
would you do that?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, I wasn't saying like you have to do it.
Yeah,
I'm
or
just
you're
saying,
bad if you
I
don't.
did a monthly thing, it's $5 or whatever. Cool.
Yeah, in
That's-
case people
yeah.
that didn't know can do it now.
That's
they
half
want
of
to,
what
yeah.
this podcast is. I pick a different charity every week. Like I pay attention, you
Yeah.
know. And it was people I didn't know. It wasn't my followers. Like they just searched ACLU,
Yeah.
you know, and then they just attack you. And so this woman and I kept going back and forth. And she's like, "You're what's wrong with our generation," and blah blah blah. And then I was just like, "I love you so much," and that's when she blocked me.
Did I actually look, because she blocked you, so I saw that when I was like at work or something one day, and I was like, I want to check this lady out, and she is insane, like just a crazy person. I think,
Yeah.
like just and by that I mean like fighting with everyone. Like she just wants to fight. She
Yeah.
got
Right.
Twitter to fight. I'm
Yeah.
like, what's the point of that? That's
And that is a lot of people, and that's another good thing I've gotten out of it is I just have so much empathy for anyone who like feels like they need to do that. And I've learned a lot, and also like really been my eyes have been open to like the percentage of people that are like mentally ill is high.
yeah, no. The health thing in the country is bad. Yeah, I think we're all noticing it.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
And or even not necessarily mentally ill, but like addicted or just like manic in some other way.
Just
that-
unstable. I think you're right. Like people just don't pay attention to it because there's like stigmatized just mental
Yeah.
health in general.
Yeah.
Do yoga, you guys. No,
No, Monica and I were talking about it the other day about how like we're all like addicted to our phones, and it can only get worse the more you're on there. Like, it gets worse and worse and worse and worse.
Right. It's gotten really bad for me lately, so I've started to like leave my phone at home if we're gonna go somewhere just like quickly or whatever. 'Cause
Yeah.
then it won't. There's no fucking reason. Like it drives me crazy.
Mhm.
I just look at it
Yeah.
all the time. It's gonna be the same if I look at it in a half an hour.
Yeah.
So I think maybe some people just need stuff to do. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, and just to reach out, and it makes you like really grateful if you have like a good amount of people in your life and a creative outlet. And you're like, oh, good. I'm like in okay shape. You
Yeah,
know? Like
yeah.
I have like people I can go to if I'm upset about something. I don't just scream at a celebrity that I don't know. Or, I mean, in our case, a total non-celebrity.
Right. Someone
Yeah.
who
Like,
I think is famous
yeah,
for some reason.
it's heartbreaking.
do you just talk to Meeps about it?
Never. I don't tell her anything.
Right.
She's like, if I had thumbs, I would
She
totally
would-
send you an angry
she's
text.
just-
Like you said.
She's just live tweeting.
What's
like,
funny
these
is the way she's
motherfuckers.
laying and just staring at us right now.
She just looks so angry. Every time. Great.
She's like, well, I was trying to lay on the table and no one paid attention to me.
She
So
really likes that little recording seat.
that is it's a nice chair for a cat.
Yeah. It's Adam's seat.
It's weird the things that cats attach themselves to. For my girlfriend's cat,
I
it's
know.
a banana box with a blanket inside of it, and it's better than anything you could buy on the internet. And that was like
Yeah.
$1. Like it's like anything you buy on the internet.
Here's my question. Why did your girlfriend buy bananas in such bulk?
Boom.
Oh, she was moving. I think actually I got them for her. This is a
okay.
lot of backstory, but went
She
to a
was-
grocery store. Me and
yeah.
her dad went there and got free boxes.
Oh, the boxes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought you meant she was moving, and I didn't want her to get cramps, so I got her a bunch of bananas. Yeah.
Want to keep
I'm
her
like,
regular
potassium up.
under all the stress.
We made a fuck ton of banana bread,
Not bad.
which is not a bad thing.
No.
Gave it to all your internet trolls.
That's right.
Maybe that's
that
it.
would be
Lack of
amazing. You just
potassium.
mail everyone that gets
I
mad.
should send people
Dude,
gifts.
that would be great. Yeah.
yeah.
Just
So
a picture
funny.
of a banana. Me in a banana suit. I have a banana suit. Um,
Or
I-
just a picture. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just wish more people would use it to like say nice things, you know?
Do people? I mean, I feel like people say nice things though. But
Sometimes, yeah,
is
but
it
I think
equal?
I think the ratio of how much shit talking there is to like you are accessible, so you can be like, hey, I really liked that
Yeah.
thing you did, or you can also not say anything. That's a
I've
good option.
started
that's also
to-
a good option. Yeah.
try to do this more, even if it's like a comic I know or a comic I don't know but I just saw, or something like that, or like a TV show I like, or especially like if I have a lovely experience with an airline,
Oh yeah.
I
Tweet
will
airlines
sometimes
all the
be
time.
like, Southwest, great job today.
I actually saw.
I
some-
love that.
I actually saw someone
Compliment
tweet
culture.
that something today actually, where it was like, "You guys did such a great." I think it was Bree.
Of course.
She tweeted that she's like,
Oh,
"Alaska, you did
sweet
such a good job
lady.
today,"
Yeah,
and like
she's
I
very
think they
positive.
favored it, and they're like, "Yeah."
They respond.
and you're making the person that runs that Twitter account, who I'm sure just gets shit all day,
Oh,
have
yeah.
like one good
They
interaction.
always
you know?
respond to me because every time I fly, it's usually Alaska, and I always tweet them. It's like, "Hey, I'm back," and they're like, "We're glad you're here," and I'm like, "Oh God, somebody loves me." Them and Applebee's. I tweet Applebee's.
Yeah.
like we're dating.
I have a very serious relationship with the restaurant Tats in Seattle.
Do they have a Twitter?
No, they have a Twitter, and they've been following me for a long time, and I talk to them, and they use my pictures sometimes.
Good.
Because I take pictures of their sandwiches, and then I post them, and then they give me a photo credit 6 months later.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's like if you have any followers at all, it's good to lead by example. And
Yeah.
just like throw things out there that are positive every once in a while.
Yes.
Say like, hey, so and so had a great set tonight or whatever.
Great point,
I don't want to go
Amy.
back away from the positive because we talked about it, but do you think, because I feel like everyone that is an angry troll on Twitter does have no followers. Like it's just a loneliness thing. It's got to be a loneliness
It
thing.
is most people. Well, there's also an anonymity thing where a lot of those guys, don't want to generalize, a lot of those
Right? We can
guys
generalize.
do have like another account with followers, but then they use secret ones to troll.
That's so toxic.
It
And
just seems like a lot of work.
some people
Yeah.
legitimately enjoy it. Like it's a fun hobby for them to just troll, to see people's responses. I've had people say like, "Oh, I was hoping you would come back and like roast me because you're a comedian."
Oh, they were trying to poke you.
And then you've just been so nice. Now I feel bad, and I'm like, "Yeah, dude,
We-
I know.
And you're like, I'm sitting in an airport right
also a
now.
free
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
I'm not just gonna write jokes about you, an
Yeah.
anonymous person online."
What do you think this is,
I'm
a
off
corporate
work
gig?
right
What do you
now.
think this is?
Yeah.
Just a funny guy in your office I'm supposed to roast? Get out of here.
Yeah, but a lot of it is just loneliness and reaching out, and I have a lot of empathy for that. But you know, I think the percentage of people that are just like super like bad people that just want to hurt someone is so low.
Yeah.
Right, there's something else going on. Or
Yeah.
I
It
agree.
was a really good talk about
You
it, though.
did-
I think
you did-
we really responded
I think we did
positive.
great.
Great job, Mike.
Great job, Amy.
Great job, Monica.
Wonderful job,
Amy
Monica.
And Mike, you did awesome.
Thank you.
I love it.
Do you
Hashtag compliment culture. I'm trying to get it to catch on.
This is something that
Oh,
we used to
yeah.
do.
I love that.
We used to do that.
Yeah, we used to
did
do-
a day where we tweeted everyone nice things, like comedians we liked, or like,
Yeah.
and it was so fun because people responded, and then they'd actually
like
do
a
it to
bunch
other
of people would do it too, where they would just like find random businesses or
I
other
love that.
people and just tweet compliments.
We should
to them.
just
It's
do
really
it
fun.
more.
Yeah.
We only-
Hashtag compliment culture.
What was it? What was the hashtag when we did it then?
Compliment contest.
Compliment contest.
I guess that also is sort of like Man Crush Monday and Women Crush Wednesday. Like they
Yeah.
do that.
That's true.
Is Follow Friday still a thing? Do people still do that?
No, I don't think
really.
so.
Yeah, that
'Cause
kinda
it's
went
never
away.
worked ever.
It never has. It's just
Right.
people getting mad that you didn't put them on your follow Friday.
I would just retweet it to people who already follow me. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what would-
I think it's so much better if it's just an organic, like, hey, I saw this person, or just sharing a tweet and being like,
Yeah.
this person's
It's
hilarious.
true though, because if it's somebody that like I already love as a comedian, and they're like, "Hey, this person's really funny. You should also follow them."
Yeah.
I definitely do it.
For
like,
sure.
I definitely
Yeah.
follow them. So
Yeah.
it works.
Mhm.
I think
I like it.
everyone is great. Okay.
Everyone's great. So the next segment
Oh yeah.
is top 5 turnaround, and it's where we're on a team together. Monica's
Oh,
going to
shit.
explain it, but it's usually the 5. You want to go? Let me do the thing. Top 5 turnaround.
Okay.
There we go.
Let me do the thing.
We have intros.
All right, so I have found the top 5 worst of something.
Okay.
And then you guys are on a team, so for each one, you got to tell us why it's not that bad. This specific one is the worst YouTube comments ever, and it's not necessarily the meanest because that was just like,
Horrible.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it just seemed not fun. So these are just like bad comments. So I want you guys to give us why it was a good thing that they commented, or why you would comment that. Like, you understand why. Okay. I'm going to kind of
Okay.
explain what the video was so that you know, like, where the comment's coming from a
Why
little
are
bit.
we on a team again?
Because
so you
we're
can help
friends.
each other.
Because this is a
Okay.
co-op. This
It's
isn't
not really. It's
competitive.
not like we're not keeping points
Yeah.
or
Okay.
anything. It's,
But yeah, it's my favorite game.
Okay.
would you call it a co-op?
Yeah, you could call it a
I
co-op.
like it. I like
well,
it.
that's a video game term.
The top 5 turnaround co-op.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, first one. This was on the video called "Don't Give a Duck Alka-Seltzer,"
I love it already.
and the first comment was "Nothing happened," and then the person who posted it responded, "I never said anything would." Like, he doesn't actually give the duck an Alka-Seltzer.
That's great, though. That's a great comment.
Yeah, I think the person's like looking for more information. They're a curious soul.
Yeah, it's like, I really want to know what happens to a duck if you give it Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah.
Or they want to give the person who posted a heads up, hey, not sure if your whole video uploaded.
There you go.
Oh,
That's it.
yeah.
This,
I
maybe
didn't
this
see
isn't
the
the
duck
right thing.
Getting an Alka-Seltzer.
Mhm. The duck did not explode. Is it over?
That was good. Solid work.
Just
Number
crushed it.
2. This is on the video called Worst 80s Toys. And somebody commented, "What the fuck is 80s? Some Chinese toys company?"
Interesting.
What the
Well,
fuck is 80s? So they thought 80s is the name of a Chinese toy company.
Right. And,
And
not
not
an era.
an
of
era
It's
of
good,
toys.
good for them that they're so youthful.
I
Yeah.
love, Amy's a great player at this. I gotta tell
You're good at this. You're very good at
That's
this.
nice. They're
Yes.
they're probably a teenager,
Still young.
and they're like
Okay.
not aware that that was a decade that a lot of us existed in.
And they get to discover that decade because they don't know about it now. They get to discover
Yes.
80s
That's a
music and
great
80s
point.
movies. I almost
That's
said movies
huge.
and movic.
Movies and pubic.
That's huge. Someone will respond and be like, "No, it's a decade. Here's a bunch of things that were really cool in it," and then their whole life has changed.
And
Yeah.
they might watch the hit
Now
VH1 television show I Love the
they'll
80s.
find-
They're
Cocaine.
going to dress
Mhm.
differently.
Aquanet.
Did you like the shows I Love the 80s and I Love the 90s? Did you ever watch
I
those?
did. I actually really,
I really
liked
I
liked them
watched
too.
those a lot.
In fact, when that's all I knew Hal Sparks from. I didn't know he was in a
Really?
very,
That's
Oh my god, I have this similar story with a different comedian,
Really?
but it's a way more embarrassing one.
Okay. Do you want to tell it now or no?
Patrice O'Neill.
Oh yeah, because he was on that.
It's so funny.
That makes sense because that's
I
probably where I
met
would have known him from.
Patrice my first year in comedy. A friend introduced me, and I was like, "That's the guy from I Love the '90s." And he was like, "Are you fucking serious right now?" And I'm like, "I don't know who anybody is."
Yeah.
Like the
you
only
did that
comedian
show,
I
man.
know
It's
is
not my
like
fault.
all the comedians I know are from like 1985 and earlier.
That's so funny though.
That's a great point. They get to they're young. We're going to open their
Mhm.
minds a little bit. Teach them about the 80s.
So
I like it.
I worked with the Hal Sparks twice though, and the first time I was like, "Why are there so many people here for I Love the 80s?" Because
Like,
I
that's
didn't,
his draw?
I didn't realize. I was like, "Oh, he's on a hit HBO television show." Okay,
Right.
now I feel like a dum dum.
Folk. That's hilarious. Okay, number 3. The video is "What's the most dangerous place on Earth?" Okay, what's the most dangerous place on Earth?
Okay.
The comment says, "Why isn't the sun the most dangerous?" And then the somebody else commented, "Read what you just wrote." You hear it all?
that's nice that the person had help right away from a stranger. It's always nice to get help from a stranger.
True. It could have been a really mean comment from there, and he was like, "Actually, maybe just go back and read what you wrote
double
again."
check your word.
I think that guy's gonna.
That's like a teacher.
He's gonna Wikipedia the sun and be like, "I had no idea."
It's just
It
like
is
the
hot.
sun.
It is so hot. It's so big. Who knew?
The
It's just a
sun,
dot of the sign.
most dangerous
Bright
place
dot.
on Earth, and then it just pops up like the sun is not on Earth. Dog. Like that's it. And he's like, "Oh,
I'm
that's
convinced.
gonna
Yeah,
be funny."
you're so right. It's not.
I've made dumb statements like that, and then I think it's hilarious when I figure it out. You know what I mean? So maybe they had a good laugh. Like, oh,
Ah.
Or
It's
you do
not the
something.
Earth,
Then you do something
ah.
dumb, like when I spilled the Tums all over the floor the other day.
God,
I just
that
laughed.
was funny. My door was closed, and he like,
I have a Costco-sized thing of Tums, and I just
You got a lot of tummy problems?
I have some tummy problems, and then it just I knocked it down and it fell all over the hardwood floor, and like pretty late at night or in
then
the
you
morning.
hear him like sweeping it up.
And did you toss them out or you put them back in the
I
bottle?
tossed the ones out that spilled, but
Okay,
I was
good,
just also just uncontrollably laughing, and then Monica started laughing in the other room too.
Yeah,
And we're
I could just hear it.
Oh, we're bonding over my stupidity. Okay.
And then when you guys were in Boise, I texted him like, I just found a Tums under the, the TV stand.
And
You
I'm-
just keep discovering them.
Yeah, which is funny. The TV stand is in the other room, not even in
Right.
that hallway. I have
Is
no
there
idea.
had to be just rogue sweeping, just
Yeah.
going crazy with
You
it.
also can be grateful for your youth because imagine how many times that's happened for like a very old person.
And they're like, I'm just going to leave those there.
Yeah.
Those are where those go now.
Dog will eat them.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. So we got a good laugh. And now they're going to learn more about the sun. Cool. Good job. Okay. Number 4. This is on a video from Queen. I Want to Break Free. Right?
Oh,
song.
my
Good song.
one of my favorite music videos of all
Perfect.
time.
Somebody
Speaking of
commented.
sweeping.
Somebody commented, Roger is prettier than my girlfriend. And then he had to respond, please stop thumbsing up, my girlfriend's getting mad.
You know why that's not a bad comment? Because that's actually a funny comment for the people around, like the people watching YouTube.
As a girlfriend, how could you make that positive?
Maybe they were able to split up because,
She
Like,
realized
that
her
was the
boyfriend's a
last straw.
dirtbag who's in love with a member of Queen.
yeah,
Maybe-
or that he like could not tell her anything directly and just passive aggressively insulted her online. All the time.
Maybe he's in it. Maybe they role played afterwards.
Oh.
Oh
She
yeah,
dressed up as Roger, maybe.
that would be fun.
Yeah,
interesting.
So he had a fantasy, and that was his way of like slipping it in. You know.
Maybe he then showed her the video and she fell so in love with that song and Queen that she wasn't even mad anymore.
That's a great
Good point.
And then they went to go see Queen with Adam Lambert or whatever happens now on tour.
Oh God, yeah, he was with them, right?
Yeah.
That's
not?
beautiful.
And they had the best time ever.
And then he proposed at the Queen concert.
Yep.
Just
On
because
stage
of this.
with Adam Lambert.
Yep.
And they had a kid named Roger. Full circle.
Boom. And that kid is in a band now. Okay.
Name Princess. Okay.
Okay, that was good. That was really positive. Okay, number 5 on the video for the Backstreet Boys. I Want It That Way.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you were really in a YouTube vortex watching music videos.
Somebody else made this list. Thank you. Thankfully. 18 seconds in. Kevin lifts up one of his legs and you can't see it, so it looks like he only has one leg. Right? So somebody commented, the guy in the middle only has one leg. Thumbs up to get him a new leg.
That's very positive. We're getting this guy a new leg.
Yeah,
The live
this dude's
audience
helpful.
enjoys it.
Yeah.
well.
What a helpful comment.
It is. I had to go and watch it. Like I read this and was like, all right, I got to go see where he puts his leg up, and it does look like
Is
he
it
only has
AJ, is
one
it
leg.
AJ you said?
No, Kevin.
Kevin, the best part about this is if they probably started a GoFundMe to get him a new leg and then sent a new leg to Kevin's house and he has no idea what it is. That's just a fun
Make a
joke.
paper mache leg
Yeah,
for
it's
him.
just a fun joke. It's a
I
fun
also
joke.
appreciate how observant this person is, you know?
he was
They got
concerned.
deep into the video. They watched it many times.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't notice that right away. So.
Yeah. He probably like always notices like when his girlfriend gets a haircut and stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's a great point. This was a solid round.
This was solid. That was
Very
good.
impressed.
We definitely
Good
crushed
job.
that.
Good job. And
Great job.
Amy, you're really, really good at this game, and you're a great
Thank
teammate.
you.
You're welcome. I can't wait to
I
tweet
learned
that
how
to you
to
later.
be positive from Sean Jordan.
From Sean Cougar
yeah,
Mellon Jordan?
lexical embrace to Sean Jordan
in the
and
room right now.
Adam. 'Cause
Not
we're
even
being
lexical,
quiet.
just a real embrace after this podcast ends. With both
Oh yeah,
Adam
there's
and
gonna be
Sean.
some real hugs.
You guys know Sean.
You guys do real hugs after the Hug Life podcast, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I'd be really disappointed
Every
if you
time,
were
even
like,
if when it's just us.
don't touch.
Yeah. Don't. Hands off, please. Thank you.
All right, you ready to quiz?
I think so. Yeah, we're ready to quiz it
I
out.
think so.
Not
So
even.
we're gonna take a quiz.
Okay, I'm
They're
ready.
dumb internet quizzes, by the way. They're always dumb, fun internet quizzes.
Like
Are you?
BuzzFeed
Are you a
quiz.
fan of the show Parks and Rec?
Yeah, I love Parks and Rec.
This one is
doesn't?
which recurring Parks and
Right.
Rec character are you? Is the name of this quiz.
So are these gonna be like? The
I feel like this
kind
is
of
clear, but let's just move on.
Well, we'll see if they're right.
Okay.
Oh, wait, so is this kind of more like a
People that
Choice?
bit part characters?
not even
or is
yeah,
it
they're people that have lines and that are characters, but they're not like the main cast.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so they're people
This
you're
is what
gonna know.
I like
Okay.
these ones better.
Yeah. So which class would you take at the Pawnee Rec Center? Accounting, cooking, belly dancing, caricatures, taxidermy 101, fencing, organize your life, origami, or basketball? Which one of those stood out to you?
Probably organize your life.
Organize your life?
That's what I was going.
That's not a bad one.
I would take a cooking class. I feel like. Ooh, you should take belly dancing.
I'm taking fencing.
Okay.
Fencing, I like fencing.
You're doing cooking?
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be fun.
and then the next
I feel like I
one
should take a cooking class.
is pick a shade of black, and it's all just a black square, but they have
Are
different...
you putting in my answers?
Yeah, I'm putting yours in. But obsidian. So just which one of these sounds good to you? Obsidian, onyx, midnight, lost
all
soul,
the same.
rolling blackout, sleeping panther, void by Armani, ebony, or black.
Onyx.
Onyx. Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a good one.
Isn't that a Pokemon?
It is a Pokemon. I'm going with sleeping.
You're
Great
welcome.
Pokemon read. I'm going
Thank
to go with
you.
sleeping
I
panther.
normally do. I'm gonna go lost soul. It sounds deep.
That's a good one.
You know,
What's
You
your?
okay?
How do you feel? You feel okay?
doing fine.
What's your favorite Pawnee slogan? The Paris of America. The Akron of Southwest Indiana. Welcome. Welcome, German soldiers. The factory fire capital of America. Welcome, Vietnamese soldiers. Zorp is dead. Long live Zorp. It's safe to be here now. Home of the world famous Julia Roberts lawsuit. And first in friendship, fourth in obesity.
I'm going to go the Akron of South Indiana.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go first in friendship, fourth in obesity, because I did always enjoy the Paunch Burger cups that were like huge and stuff. That was hilarious to me.
I'm gonna. You guys both took the ones I liked.
Oh,
I'm gonna
sorry.
go with the factory fire capital of America.
Welcome, Germany.
And then you got to pick a park, and I'll show you a picture of the park. I believe one of them is Gasworks, actually, in the top middle.
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
that is one of my favorite parks.
Gasworks.
I love Gasworks.
It's
Yeah.
a great park.
Just tell them which one you're picking.
Seattle.
I don't want to describe them all, so just let me know which one you picked.
Do you want me to describe them all?
Yeah, if you want to. This one's
Actually,
got trees.
I'm going to go
This
Central
one's
Park.
got
Central Park.
Gasworks. This one has a lake. This one has the Grand Canyon.
I think I'm gonna go Gasworks.
Oh,
Is it okay? What did you go with, Monica?
I don't know. I love parks.
You
Some
do?
of them are just like a swing on some grass. It's
Yeah,
not
you
Yeah.
can't really tell what it's.
Central
Pacific.
Park. I've never gone but to New York at all. I want to go there.
Oh, Mike.
I know, right?
I don't think Sean's gone either.
Sean, do you want to go to
guys
New
should-
York with me?
Oh, you did?
Been there.
Been
Nope.
there.
You're
Nope.
on your own.
It's a big no.
Has it just been a long time? I thought that you.
They're like,
Oh,
it's all right.
I know what it is. You haven't done comedy there.
He's still laughing.
So which part did you pick?
Well, it's
We
really
are
great.
crashing it. If we do another live one, you have to be there apparently. Yeah, you should go. Central Park's really cool because you get in the middle and then like you feel like you're just in nature,
It's
but
in
then
an
you look
oasis.
up and there's giant buildings.
That's fun.
It's pretty fun.
That's real
Also,
fun.
I went at night by myself. Wasn't a good choice.
Oh, have you seen Law and Order?
Have you ever seen
I was almost
Have
Law and
you
Order.
ever seen Law and
There
Order?
was points where I was like, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go this one that kind of looks like a golf course here.
All right. I
It's
almost
got a-
chose that one, actually.
But you already picked, right? You
I picked
Gasworks,
Gasworks, yeah.
right? Okay.
All right, now you got to pick a department of the city. So you got city council, sewage, animal control, police department, fire department, health department, city planning, park rangers, or parks and recreation.
Ooh, so
I'm gonna go park rangers.
Oh, that's a good one. That's the one I was gonna.
It's
Good
outdoorsy.
job.
I have some, like, every time I go to a big, like, state park, I'm like, maybe I should just be a park ranger. That seems way cooler.
I'm gonna go
You'd
to.
be a great park ranger.
You would be.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go with city planning.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Parks and Rec because that's
The name of the television show.
well, no, but that's like we're doing basketball and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's what they do.
So the next one
Camps.
is pick a terrible Pawnee mural like, from the city hall.
Where they're
So
always,
just
like,
look at these and tell me which one
Oh,
you
okay.
pick.
murdering people. Whoa, I like this Statue
Oh.
of Liberty one where she's fat.
That's Lady Justice, and
Lady
that's 100%
Justice.
me because I like her body, and also I like fairness and justice.
It's
Nice.
great. She's that's why she's blind.
I'm gonna
What's
go.
in her hand? The other hand.
Scales of justice.
Well, yeah, but the other hand she's got.
I'm gonna go with the people almost getting hit by the train in the top right corner.
I think I'm gonna do this one where they're feeding the bear in the cage, but then there's also a man in the cage too. That
Okay.
picked it.
All right. Who's your favorite main character? Leslie Knope, Ron Swanson, Andy Dwyer, April Ludgate, Tom Haverford, Ben Wyatt, Ann Perkins, Chris Traeger, or Donna Meagle?
Leslie Knope.
Leslie Knope.
1,000,000%.
Ooh, she is so fun.
Who did you pick, Monica?
Ron.
I think I'm gonna go with Andy Dwyer.
Ooh, that's fun.
I call her Leslie Yep.
Yeah, Leslie. Always pick a
Should have been her campaign manager.
Now you got to pick a breakfast food. We only got a couple questions left.
Uh-oh.
Bacon, omelet, French toast, pancakes, donuts, cereal, breakfast burrito, bagel, or cinnamon rolls.
Ooh.
You're just there's no waffles on here because that's a part of the show. You know.
Right, that is true.
I don't eat eggs, so
You don't eat eggs.
I'm going to go bagel
Bagel's good.
Why don't you eat eggs?
because I think that they taste like a fart.
I've never been more glad that I asked a question.
I think I'm gonna go with
I'm allergic to
pancakes.
eggs.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happens?
Shit my pants.
I eat eggs all
And
the time.
potatoes. I'm allergic to breakfast, dog.
Oh, that's so
Worst.
sad.
I know it is.
You can't eat a French fry?
Those are the worst.
This is how
She
you
immediately shits her pants.
Yeah.
stay so
I
fit.
Shit while I'm eating them. It's not good.
This is the worst. Just keep going. They
so
taste so
tasty.
They
good.
are so tasty. Oh, God.
All right, last.
Wait, I didn't
sorry,
pick
Monica.
it.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
I'm here too.
I know.
I don't know. No. I like cereal.
Cereal's good.
Cereal is good.
All right, final song. Pick a song for DJ Roomba to play. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. That's What I Like by Bruno Mars. Bad and Bougie by Migos.
Migos.
I Don't Want to Live Forever by Zayn/Taylor Swift. I Feel It Coming by The Weeknd. Tunnel Vision by Kodak Black. Love on the Brain. Something Just Like This with the Chainsmokers and Coldplay. And I Spy with Kyle, all caps.
Kyle.
I'm
Kyle!
going Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
What song is that?
T
I Don't Want to
Swift.
Live Forever.
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a difficult one, but although I love The Weeknd and Rihanna, I'm gonna go with this new Bruno Mars song. That's What I Like. It's very catchy.
See, I'm going to go with the Weeknd song. I Feel It Coming. I like
Yeah.
that one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, so happy with what I got. I got Jean Ralphio. The
John Ralphio's the best.
Oh my God!
we all got different ones too, I think.
What did I get?
Well, we tell yours last because you're the guest.
Oh, okay.
Because you have to wait. I got Oren.
Are you serious? The one that creeps everybody out?
who somehow has less energy than Aubrey Plaza. God. Cool.
If I remember this
Yes.
character correctly, you got Mona Lisa, which
Yeah.
is the woman that always gives bad advice, right?
What?
I don't even know
No,
who
that's
that
John
is.
Ralphio's sister. That's Jenny Slate.
Oh, it is. Duh. I'm confusing the show with Veep. I just confused it with Veep 100%.
Oh, Jenny Slate.
Yeah,
Well, that's
Jenny
yeah.
Slate.
She's
So
like
we're
my favorite character.
siblings.
Yay.
Money, please.
Yeah, money please.
Money, please. That's what she says.
Dude, the first time I took this quiz, I pretty much took it exactly the same except for one answer, and I got the animal, one of the animal like animal control guys.
Harris
yeah.
Whittles.
Yeah,
no.
Or what I can't remember his name.
It's
Captain
a
Dope
comic,
is
right?
his.
Yeah.
I think I got Captain Dope. Yeah,
I don't know. What
That's
his real
funny
name
though.
is. That's great. I'm trying to think of what the other characters would be like. Nick Kroll is the douche. What's his?
Oh,
isn't
the
there
douche.
Another guy that hosts the show with him?
Isn't it something like isn't it just like Chet or something like that? It's like just a
Chet
name.
and the douche.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something along those lines.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
That
a
was
great
good,
quiz.
yeah.
Great
Mm-hmm.
quiz.
Good
We
job.
nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
We have time to do something else, or
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm burping so much right now. I'm sorry.
Gross.
I'm really good at podcasting.
We could just burp if you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what they're doing.
I don't know.
They're whispering.
They're on their phones. They're doing a PlayStation update. This
We
is
don't
very
need-
exciting.
Tell them what's going on. Oh,
It's
man.
video game time. You don't know?
Oh, I know video game time. I know
Do you
it so
want to talk
much.
about Boise for a little bit?
Oh yeah,
You can tell us how that
that's
went.
that's what I was supposed to do. That's what I lexically embrace, and I forgot. I would like to lexically embrace Emma and Dylan at the Treefort Comedy
Emma
Festival.
Arnold.
Yeah, Emma
Dylan
Arnold, Dylan Haas.
Yeah.
Both comedians.
Both comedians, very
Yeah,
funny,
very funny
from
people.
Boise, Idaho, and the whole people at all the people and comedians at
Old people.
Treefort
None of those have
Comedy
Except that
Festival.
one lady who wouldn't let us into that one show.
Dude. But you got in though. You're an all pro. That was
I
was
did
cool.
get in, but I was heated.
I know. What
that's
I'm
why they were
glad
like,
is I
"All right,
realized
fine."
I'm like, out of all of us, Amy has a backbone because I was just like, see ya. I was like, there's no way. You're like, well, and all other festivals, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna go. Like,
I know. It's like a total curse. Like, I can't just, like, give in or even be defeated.
Well,
I
you know
also
what?
want to teach someone.
You
And I
didn't-
was like,
That's why you're so good at
here's
internet
how
comments.
all other festivals work.
you didn't give in, and you know what you got? You got to go see the show.
Yeah, I got into the show. It was fine.
We had a fun time though.
It was so
I had
lovely.
a great time. It was,
Yeah.
It was really.
There's a lot of music there too. You
There was
said?
a ton of bands.
At first, I did not know that you were going
Mm-hmm.
because Mike Carosa was also there.
Yeah, there's two Italian mics that
And
don't like
I
spice.
was
Two mics, no spice.
I was very surprised to see you.
I know you were not ready for it.
I was like, did they just let Mike Carosa in and then go, oops, we meant to let Mike Coletta in?
Oh,
Or the other way around.
Or did you win best film at the Oscars?
It was fun. It was really. I went to a Birds of Prey museum. That was nuts.
Oh, I've never been there.
It's cool. It's really
I
cool.
want to check that out.
Next
so
time
much.
you go to Boise, you should go. It's pretty.
How big is it?
It's in the museum. So this is what's interesting about it is there's like a little zoo part, if you want to call it that, where you can see the live birds and stuff, and they breed.
Falconers.
Yeah, and then they breed California condors. There were only 23 left, and they have 63 now on the property that they're breeding them.
Whoa.
But next to the place is the only falconry archive and library I think around.
Falconry Archive
Mhm.
Library.
And then you can only go in by getting a tour. It's not free to just walk around
you
in.
can't just be in
No.
there.
And there's
fucking
so
around.
much old weird stuff in there, like just this weird old falcon. Apparently, what happened is
Falconry. So what type of stuff? Like
well, so they have like stuff from like the 1800s for like raising falcons and stuff like that.
so
I
it'd
gotta
be
go
like-
there.
But they
Like a saddle?
also, this is the interesting part, is you walked into this room and I'm like, this is inappropriate. Like it just seemed like, because it was talking about Saudi Arabia, and then you learn, and they had mannequins, and I'm like, I don't know if this is okay. Like I felt really uncomfortable.
I don't
And then
okay.
the lady's like, this was donated by the like king of Saudi
Saudi
Arabia.
prince?
Yeah, because his
Oh.
dad was really into falconry, so he made this wing in Boise, Idaho.
Boise was the
He
only
paid
city
for
that
everything.
wanted it.
So they have like
That's awesome.
they have like all this authentic stuff in there from like the Middle East, just like for falconry, and like they have like a goat tent you can walk into, like a goat fur tent.
That's
It's
so
crazy.
cool.
Yeah,
Goat fur. Like the tent was made out of goats.
goat. Yeah, goat.
There were
goat,
goats in it.
goat fur.
No, it was the greatest of all time. It was the best tent
The greatest of all time
Mike's
tent.
ever seen.
And I'm like, this tent knows what it's
Goat
doing.
tent.
Goat tent. But it was really fun, and the best part about it was it's only $7 to get in. But they're like, it's a donation day because part of the place is closed. And I'm like, okay, I'll just, can you just do the ticket price? And I just gave him a 20, and he just took the whole 20. And I'm like, no backbone. I just went back in. I'm just like, I just paid all of it. I just gave him $20, and I'm like, it's
So
for
you
me.
didn't get into the other show, and you paid double for.
Like, all right, see you later. It was for me and Henry.
Oh,
Matt,
God.
and thank you, Henry Russell Stoddard, for letting me stay in his dad's house.
Oh yeah, Yeah, there
It
were
was-
cute puppies there and stuff, right?
It was the best match made because he is a heavy sleeper and I am a heavy snorer, so we didn't even affect each other. It was just fine. It was
Oh.
perfect.
Plus, also, one night we had burgers together.
We did. It was good.
and that was fun.
It was wonderful.
Friendship
So delicious.
burgers.
Friendship burgers. We had a great dinner. It was amazing. And,
Bye,
bye, Sean.
Like, he's trying to be quiet. And we all three said,
There was one more thing. Oh, the bands. So I saw Lizzo. Have you guys heard of Lizzo?
Heard of it, never seen them.
Amazing. Really good. I want to lexically embrace that band. It was really good. If you could call it really a band. It's like a DJ and a singer and background dancers. But it's like,
background dancers? I
it's a
love
crazy
background
good show.
dancers.
It's like, I guess you could describe it as like a pop act. But then, like, they had a giant white puppet gorilla come out and dance on
Whoa.
stage, like, or next to the stage. Like, it was huge, and it was like dancing to the music. It was crazy.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was a fun time.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Were there any forts, like actual tree forts?
There weren't any forts, but everything was called fort. So you had the bathrooms at Liquid Work was called Poop Fort,
Oh.
like that.
The comedy club was called Comedy Fort.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But
And
it
there
was
was
just the
ale.
club.
There was
Like
Ale
a
Fort,
music
which was
fort?
the beer place. The music fort was just everywhere. I think.
Multiple venues.
Oh.
There was a bar
really
called
fun.
Pre-Funk that changed its name to Tree Funk for the festival. That was pretty
Oh,
fun.
that's fun.
A lot of wordplay going on in Boise, Idaho.
And I
Trunk.
introduced you to my favorite Boise dive bar,
You did.
the 10th Street Station.
How could I forget Casey
Casey
at the 10th Street? Yeah.
and free popcorn.
free.
What?
And there's no one there. Oh gosh, that's the best
I
part
love
about a
parts
bar.
where no
This
one-
like real old lady waits on you.
Mhm.
Yes.
The best.
And I had that
Oh,
weird
God, sounds like home.
drink I'd never had that was like a soda and a beer mixed together, the Stiegel thing.
Oh yeah, Stiegel.
Stiegel.
It's so refreshing.
Yeah,
it's like an
Stiegel?
orange beer.
Mhm. It was really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotta have one
sounds fancy.
Yeah.
during the summer.
But
Okay.
Emma Arnold, Dylan Haas, follow them on everything. Just Google their names, search them
great.
up. They're wonderful.
Great.
And yeah, it was a really fun time.
And you had a
Okay.
great set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You too. I watched you.
Thanks.
And then we did that really awesome open mic.
That was fun. It
Where
was a good
it was.
workshop for me.
And I got to try the new thing out, and I arm wrestled the dude, so that was cool.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
all I got a text message that was like, I chugged a beer and then arm wrestled a guy before this open mic.
I was pretty
Cool.
drunk.
It
It was
I-
very manly.
yeah, I'm a man. Okay,
I
You
know.
guys were wondering.
I am a man.
That's great. It sounded like a lot of fun, you guys.
It was good.
And I was here.
We missed you.
We missed
Oh,
you.
stop it.
Thought about it.
I was just, I don't even remember what I did, honestly.
You killed it. 24/7.
Probably some kind of
Probably.
exercise if I had to guess.
Probably yoga.
It's not
Hot
wrong.
yogurt.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to do the charity now, or at the time?
Yes.
Meeps is here to listen to it.
Hey, Meeps.
So I pick a different charity every week to highlight. If you have a charity or an organization that you support or think people should pay attention to, you are welcome to share that as well. You do not have to. Since we're finishing up March, we're going to do women's rights, this one.
Sorry,
So we
Mike.
got the Center for Health and Gender Equity. The Center for Health and Gender Equity. And it's genderhealth.org. And then also Futures Without Violence. And that, advocates for people who are victims of domestic violence and finding ways to prevent that for women and children. And that's futureswithoutviolence.org. Meep,
Nice.
Meeps, you cool with that?
Meeps.
Yeah.
You never talk when asked, but the rest of the day, 100% of the time.
I will talk when it's my choice.
Well, thank you so much for doing. Oh, I heard that registered. Yeah,
Here.
that's. There's so much. Oh gosh.
She likes to show you her butthole.
She
It
was
is right
resting her
next to your
butthole
face,
almost
right?
directly on the microphone. I'm like, oh.
Can you tell a positive spin on Meeps showing you her butthole all the time?
Well, I can
'Cause
check
I
to make
need-
sure she's digestively regular, right?
I don't feel like she's hiding anything
Maybe
from
she's
us.
just like, "Am I eating okay?" And she's turning to you, just being like, "Can you take a look real
Do you
quick?"
mean like she's been pooping because there's still poop
She's
on
like,
it?
There's poop there, right? I did it, didn't I? You're welcome.
You've gone today.
Seems like she doesn't have secrets,
Mhm.
She's just it's all out there.
She is open.
I think what she's doing is she's just turning to you. It's like, why is there no fur right here? She just doesn't get
Is
it.
there something on my back? Do you guys see this?
Probably is a cold breeze to just have your butthole like exposed to the elements.
And there's fur around
and
everything
everything else is covered. Yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah, sorry, we were making
Sorry,
fun of
Meeps.
you.
Sorry, Meeps. Poor girl. She's like, can you put a jacket on this?
You gotta knit her a sweater.
Like those old ladies with the chicken sweaters.
Yeah, we got to call them up.
Little butthole Argyle. Argyle? Argyle. Well, that was bad. What's Meep's Twitter handle again?
The real Meeps.
The real meat.
MIEPZ.
Whoa.
She mostly talks shit about me on it.
She's a troll, of course.
She has like 12 followers.
So
She's about to have 13.
14 in a second.
Thank you so much, Amy.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.